I give up with that thing. But anyway, Deborah did an oopsie. Now you may be like, Boba, what are you on about? Who is Deborah and what has this got to do with Titans? Well, that, my friends, is exactly what we're looking into in this video, because we've got to look at Wonder Girl's suit, and it's kind of a interesting story behind it. How's it going, Titans? Welcome to a brand new Titans video. So today, I'm going to be talking about that Wonder Girl suit, but I want to go into the story behind it because I kind of find it a little bit memey. And just a general Titans video in general. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's just a little update video. Some of you guys wanted me to talk about the Wonder Girl suit, and I might talk about a couple of other things if it presents itself. But other than that, subscribe if you're brand new, everyone, if you want to see more videos like this up until Titans Season 2. And just smash that like button as well, because it really does help out the growth of the channel. If you take a second of your time to do that, thank you very, very much. So what is this story, Bobo? Can you just talk about the Wonder Girl suit already? Well, I will, but this story is interesting behind it. So I went to the good old reddit.com/r/TitansTV to see what was new, see if I could make a video about it. I obviously knew about the Wonder Girl suit before this, but I wanted to see if there's anything else I could, get my eyes on to talk about. And then as I scroll down, there's this like big kind of Deborah almost appreciation post going on. There's Deborah is on a roll. I will get to that one because that one's pretty funny. The Titans hair designer is leaking private images from season 1 on their Instagram. And it just keeps going on to the point where even people like Minka Kelly, Anna Diop, actresses on Titans who play Dove and obviously Starfire, were getting involved because this poor woman, well, I guess debateful, I guess, what way you look at it, was leaking photos. And I think she kind of had no idea what she was doing. So this could have been actually potentially pretty bad. I mean, you could argue, people were already memeing about, oh my god, she could have, leaked the Nightwing suit if we were to get that at all. And it wasn't mega bad. Obviously, some of the stuff she was posting was stuff we've seen before. So right here, for example, we see Jason Todd. So she's just like Deborah John's hair. Obviously, she's like a hairstylist. She's very good at her job. She obviously works on Titans doing the character's hair and stuff like that. So she uploads this one, Deborah John's hair, hashtag Titans, hashtag DC Universe, hashtag hair hod, I think, hashtag Jason Todd, and hashtag Karen Walters. And then you got Minka Kelly saying on that, these are continuity photos, Deborah. These are supposed to remain private. Not cool. So I look at that and I think, okay, it's just a picture of Jason Todd. We've seen better photos than this in the episode itself. We've seen it in live action. We've seen it in motion. It's all good. But Minka Kelly was obviously there to be like, you're probably not supposed to do that. But it gets better, folks. It gets better. And when I say that, like, I'm on both sides here. I'm just trying to, whatever. Let's next one. So next post I'm just going to choose to look at as the Deborah appreciation post. Poor lady just wanted to show off the stellar job she did with the cast's hair. Without her, we would have had to wait another year to see Donna's costume, which is true. That's the thing that did come out of this. We have, and I will get to it in a second, we do see Wonder Girl's suit, which we would have seen in the cut episode of Titan Season 12, but as quite a lot of you are familiar by now, that's been delayed to episode 1 with like self-cannibalizing, I believe, as they describe, and I might touch on that a little bit later. I think I spoke about that before, but essentially they're moving bits and bobs from that season 1 episode 12 finale, putting it into episode 1 of season 2, but not everything I think will be the same. But some people saying I hope it was accidental on her part and she didn't get fired or something, and it's not for, and some people are like, it's not for her to leak though. She doesn't seem really familiar with the industry and probably doesn't know how DMs work and blah blah blah. And this is the thing, on the surface it is pretty funny, but this is actually pretty bad. I haven't looked truly deep into it, but you can get seriously in trouble for this stuff. Now, the worst thing of all that got leaked for her was obviously the Donna Troy suit image. And as I said, we'll get to that in a second. I know. Okay, calm down. But, since they were obviously trying to save costumes like Starfire's costume, which we've seen, which they've actually leaked themselves in a way, Raven's costume, and, Donna was probably going to get in that in episode 12. But as we know, it's moved to season 2, episode 1. We weren't meant to see it to October when season 2 airs, roughly. So that is pretty bad. All laugh and jokes aside, she did kind of, well, as the famous word on the internet is now, did an oopsie, to put it bluntly. But this is when Deborah posted a picture of Minka Kelly's dove. Obviously nothing new here, really cool photo to be honest. Hashtagged it Titans, DC Universe, hair hot again, W blah 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 blah, Minka Kelly, Dawn/Dove. Minka Kelly says, Deborah, please stop releasing / leaking unapproved photos. Thank you. Sincerely, all of us. And then Anne gets involved saying, what Minka Kelly said. Love. So I quite like that. They're obviously trying to reach out to her and say just like, by the way, Deb, you really need to stop doing this. The thing is, she was probably trying to be a bit more firm, but obviously she's trying to be really polite at the same time. You know, and Anna got involved, but a love heart there. I think they're just kind of concerned. And what people are saying is probably true. If, like, the cast are saying this, you can only imagine what, like, her bosses are probably emailing her after finding this out or whatever. They're probably, I don't know the order of events as well. Was it Donna Troy's suit that leaked first and then this stuff? Or did this happen beforehand? And they tried warning her, but Deborah kept continuing. And then she uploaded the Donna Troy suit. I don't know. That is a mystery. But whatever way it turns out, it doesn't matter because it got leaked anyway. Some people were saying like, oh, why are the actresses or actors getting involved? Just simply because, you know, they obviously care about this show as well. They probably care about Deborah and know that she can get serious shit for this. So it's just as simple as that. I'd probably be the same if that was me, Minka Kelly. I'd just be like, oh crap, why is she doing that? I'm pretty sure she's not allowed to do that. She'd probably tell her. But they probably tried to DM her first as well. But she probably didn't look at them. I'm guessing if Deborah leaks pictures of Donna Troy's suit, she probably doesn't know how to check her DMs. No offense, Deborah. And then, of course, everyone, we have the first image of Connor Leslie as Wonder Girl. This is what Deborah also leaked on the interwebs. You know, it's a really cool costume. Obviously, it's not the end of the world because we were going to see this in the season 1, I'm guessing, finale. Obviously, this is still kind of serious in the sense that it was meant to be saved for season 2. And when you leak something that is literally been taken out of season 1 to put in season 2, I can't imagine too many people are happy about it. But this has been on the internet everywhere for quite a little while now, maybe nearly just under a week. But what do I think about the suit? Connor Leslie looks awesome. I'm so excited for her in season 2. I'm a fan of her work in like Man in the High Castle. I don't think I've seen anything with her in around that, but I remember her in that anyway. Loved her in Titan season 1. So it's cool that, you know, as she said to Dick Grayson or whatever in season 1, you know, oh, I didn't throw mine away, it's just in my closet or something. So she must, you know, put it on. If you take in all the other information from season 1 as well, what was probably meant to happen in that season 1 finale is that, you know, Dawn woke up and says to Hank, we need to go get Jason Todd. I guess they would have got suited and booted after Dawn felt a little bit better. Maybe she wouldn't have got suited and booted. You know, would have got Jason. Donna Troy would have come in. Starfire would have got a badass outfit on. Raven would have somehow got that on. You know what I mean? It was going to be quite a pretty kick-ass finale. But I guess, depending on how much they keep and facilitate into Season 2, Episode 1, that will be a really badass Season 2, Episode 1 opener. But at the same time, it's not actually going to be the whole episode. It's not going to be just saved for episode 1. They're going to cut some stuff out, and that's what I'm a bit sad about. But bottom line with this, guys, love the suit. I really do. I wish that we could see more of the lower half of it, but, you know, I guess, you know, Deborah did a service enough. But other than that, you know, obviously a nice nod to the comics. It's really cool. I don't really know what else to say. It's just cool, and I guess you can see a little hint of something going down her arms there. I want to see other bits of the suit, but, you know, this is a nice little teaser from Deb till next season, I guess. But this obviously isn't where the internet ended. I've already, you know, shown you guys a couple of meme kind of posts already, or like comments. But, you know, this is just the beginning, because people like Deborah is on a roll. And look at what Deborah's uploaded. Oh my god, it's a freaking, is that a dinosaur? I don't even know what that is. And then we have people like Greg Berlanti saying, Deborah, we've talked about this. We appreciate your enthusiasm, but this needs to stop. Please remove this. But Deborah, what the hell? Spoilers. What are they planning to do in Titans Season 2? Guys, if I'm going to keep making Titans Season 2 update videos when there's not much to talk about, because, you know, there's literally not much to talk about, we need to believe in Deborah. She needs to keep posting. This needs to keep happening. The funny thing is, I think there were a couple of people who believed that this post was real on this subreddit. But, you know, hey ho, it's just a little bit of innocent joking. Don't get too carried away. Anyone who's actually thinking, oh, Boba, you're taking the mick out of somebody who's maybe lost their job or whatever. Like, come on. But I think, guys, that is where it ended. I think, you know, as I said, I don't know the order of things. I think, you know, maybe she probably just uploaded that Jason Todd pic. You had a picture of Minka, you had a comment from Minka Kelly on there. Then she uploaded, obviously, the Dove one. And you know, Deborah obviously maybe is somebody who doesn't properly know how social media works. Obviously, she probably would have stopped posting this stuff if she saw the comments. Maybe she just doesn't know how to access that. And obviously, she's just really proud of her work. So I do kind of feel sorry for her. It was probably extreme naivety, but at the same time, you know, if you're working in that industry, you probably should know what you're doing on social media in terms of posting stuff that is not meant to be posted. Now, some of you may be like, but Boba, we've already seen this picture of Dove. Why is Minka Kelly commenting on that? And same as Anna Diop and stuff like that. That's just essentially, there are photos that, you know, are taken by cast and crew on sets, or like screen test stuff. And that's not really stuff, despite you may see some screen tests from films like, I don't know, the Joker movie from Todd Phillips, right? Not all the time that's meant to be shown. That's not meant to be shown to the public. So they probably knew that this was a private photo, where it's a concept-y kind of image, a makeup test, a hair test. So they're probably freaking the F out, saying, oh God, what if they do post something else, or Deborah does post something else? And that was exactly what happened with Donna Troy. She probably, at that point, was really rang or something, rather than Minka Kelly and Anna trying to get to her through Instagram comments. They were probably just like, right, if you post one more photo, we're going to send the men in black suits to your house, and then, you know, get Trigon to put you in a reality manipulation of your own worst hell. So, you know, Deborah did an oopsie, but she did the fans a favor. I hope she hasn't lost her job. You know, I really hope she hasn't. It is kind of pointless, I feel, at the end of the day, to fire this person, because I'm sure she won't do it again. I'm sure it was complete noobiness that caused this to happen. I don't think she would do it if she knew what the fallout of this potentially could be. So yeah, I hope she hasn't lost her job. I hope she's fine. I hope she's still doing the makeup for season 2. And it's probably just a bad cloud that's going to rain over. But I don't know. Do you guys know anything I don't know about this situation? I don't know. I just checked the subreddit and saw all of this memeing kind of stuff happening. But, you know, you can poke a bit of fun in everything, I believe, you know, most of the time. And that's what the internet kind of did with the other posts, like the dinosaur and stuff. But other than that, guys, that is mainly what I wanted to talk about in this video. Other than a lot of you, I think, well, a few of you on my last Titans video were like, are you sure about that date? You know, or is, you know, when Titans might be airing, maybe in October this year or whatever. And no, I'm not mega sure. But what I do know, for example, is, you know, in this article here, a new update from blah, 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 the trade union for technical workers in the film and television industry indicates that production will begin on season 2 of Titans on March 20th in Toronto. Filming will continue until September 9th. Now, if that's anything like season 1, which it kind of is, you know, you would expect Titans to air on DC Universe towards around October time. Even though they're finishing filming September 9th-ish, you can still pump out episode 1 on the streaming service. Maybe it'll be delayed by a week or two. But yeah, I'm fairly confident October. International release, that's just up to if, bloody hell, like, they've released DC Universe internationally. Now, some fans as well are thinking, but, you know, if Deathstroke is rumored to be the main villain of Titans Season 2, what happened to Try who? Try what? What's going on? As well as Jericho, Ravager, and whatever the hell else is going on season 2. Well, this is, you know, I'm taking it from this article. You know, it remains to be seen if Trigon will continue to play a role in Titans beyond the plans for season 2 premiere, but fans can expect an epic confrontation. Now, this is a quote from Greg Walker, and he says, yeah, it's really fun to be able to know where we're going with it. We're going to also use season 2 premiere to launch a new villain, and because Trigon's role in canon is so huge, we felt like we really needed to give him a really big episode, the kind that you can launch a season with. So, you know, in their minds, that's why they kind of, I guess, cut episode 12 from season 1 to launch as a season 2, amazing season 2 opener. I still have my, you know, thoughts about that. I think it would have been better to end season 1 with an actual finale. As Walker intimated, we're likely to see the introduction of Deathstroke and his extended family earlier on, with characters like Jericho and Ravager likely to play major roles in the season as well. And the post-credits scene teased that fans should expect Superboy to enter the fray. What I can say is that we want to take the same dimensionalized and psychologically grounded approach that we do with the other characters and apply the same pressure to Connor Kent and see what shakes out when you put a character like that through that test. you know, questions of identity, questions of powers, questions of your place in the universe. These are all questions that are interesting for any kind of Superman character and are really interesting for Connor. So yeah, I mean, just kind of what we've already spoke about before in terms of Superboy in season 2. He's going to be obviously walking out of Cadmus with Crypto and somehow bump into the Titans, or they might hear about him and he's just going to be like, what, who am I? Blah, blah, blah. Very Young Justice-y, essentially. And I'm really looking forward to see that play out in season 2 of Titans, and you know, the Titans really welcoming him in, because that's what the Titans group is and what they did very well in season 1. It will be a perfect place for Connor to belong, and you know, seeing him figure out himself, his powers and everything like that, you know, on live action is going to be so kick-ass. But you know, I wanted to throw that in. I believe that was actually from Entertainment Weekly. You can check out that article for yourself. But that is the video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a bit of a random one. Wanted to just do another Titans video with, you know, just this new information. I hope you liked it. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you remember to hit that like button. It really does help the channel grow. So thank you so much if you do that. Other than that, guys, links as always are in the description down below to my subscriptions. To my social media, Twitter, and everything like that. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you Titans have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.